足りないもの探してバックパッカーカッとなってはやっちまった急展開に来たしなくたってきっと君は来ないってないってばビビデバビデブおまじないみたいなもんさ帰りを今も待ち望んではその感動はまた走り去ったこれじゃないとあれじゃないと焦りだけが募るようだどんなに握りしめる手が欲しかったぬくもりを知らぬまま心まで貧しくなって憂いの海をさまよった上道溢れているんだ見過ごすな
Oh, I can't let that beat drop, bro. I can't let that beat drop. You heard his breath though at the end, right? You heard. Oh, I don't wanna, bro. I don't wanna let the beat drop. I don't wanna let the beat drop. It's just so good. I just. I can't keep going. I'm fine with getting copyrighted, bro. If it's by Eve, bro, I'll be honored to be copyrighted by Eve. No, man. Calm down. But yeah, I almost forgot what we were doing today, man. I should really use my face cam more, man. Face cam. Yeah. Freaking yeah, I don't do it as much anymore. The Resident Evil 2 series, I don't know. I don't know if I should use that. Big dip. Or no. Should I use hey chat, should I use face cam? Should I use face cam in Resident Evil 2 series chat? Will it make a difference? Probably not. Well, it's fine though, it's fine. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna do face cam Resident Evil 2. How about it? Alright, man. We're gonna. Oh, I was gonna click play. Oh, okay.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck.
Wish me luck.
It's again been a lifesaver with my application.
Hold on. Yeah, we're reacting to this one thing, man. This one thing. What is it? It's you guys know Brandon FM, right, guys? Oh, that's the person's name, Sappho. Whatever, man. I don't really care. I don't really care. Okay, chat. Can you see this, chat? Unmasking the Hypnotist Sappho. Yeah, she's into hypnotizing people too, so that's good to know. Pretty good. Okay, let's go.
What did your mom think about
December
all
30th.
of the stuff that's happened to you on the internet?
They're obviously pretty scared for me, scared for my health.
It's so weird watching. It's so weird seeing like her talk, them talk, whatever. I don't know if I should be respectful of people like this, you know. I'll let the video cook though. I mean, they're talking to animals. I don't know if you should respect their pronouns, but I don't. Yeah, I don't respect him, man. Frick you. Oh, that. Sensitive topics.
That, people might come after me and try to hurt me and so on. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that
same
far,
goes
but
for the rest of my family too.
Nice piano music. You're watching Brandon FM. Nice, man.
Where do you go when you open up your internet browser? Likely to an
YouTube.
auto-filled website that you were on yesterday.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yep.
Twitter.
Exactly. Not.
Or maybe you type in a simple question that you need answering.
How do
Rarely
I
do
look
we
outside my
escape
window?
the narrow tunnel of our habits on the internet. For a place so vast in variety, we really only visit a few sites.
That's deep. But yeah, bro. That reminded me of VR, man. I want to do more VR, but I can't cast anymore, man. I can't. It's not working. I tried to do it. I kept trying to do it off stream, on stream, bro. It does not work. I don't know what I need to do, but like it's being so dumb, man. I don't get it.
Well, today, we venture off your usual path. Today, we try
Okay.
and understand the disturbing intentions of
You
a
said
website
what?
called FuckTheFeds.pro,
Oh.
a website made by one of the most notorious figures in internet history.
Sappho exposed,
That's by Sappho, really.
and I would rather suck the air out of the tails of the ranch owners, and instead of letting this sort of
Emergence, okay. I didn't do anything to you. I don't know why you're flipping me off.
FuckTheFeds.pro? From
Don't
the
look away.
outside looking in, it's a retro-themed website with a clear message that it's still under construction. A hamster
Cool.
reaching for a cloth-draped sword is the first thing that grabs your
I
attention.
thought that was a gun, huh?
And below that hamster
America
is an
moment.
MP3 file of a song. This is not random. Moving further down the page, we get the official Fuck the Fed Security Guide version 1.0, an 11-page PDF file
11.
containing everything you need to avoid being arrested by using simple cybersecurity. Once we reach the bottom of the website,
Hello,
we are
Hatsune
greeted
Miku.
with a GIF of Hatsune Miku, a
Hatsune.
16-year-old virtual singer
16?
created by Hatsune Miku, a 16-year-old.
She's 16? There's so many people that's gonna go to jail, bro. Oh my gosh. So many people, bro. It's a fictional character, though. But at the same time, she's 16. She's 16. I mean, the place where she originated from is... She's technically an adult. It's weird, man. Different places are weird, man. Different rules everywhere, man. Why can't we all have the same rules? Everything's so confusing. Like, first it was a metric system with pounds and stuff. And they use meters instead of miles. And then everything else, man, it's just... Why can't we all use the same rules, man? Especially when it comes to stuff like this. This is really confusing. Because, like, the age of consent is just random. All over the place, man. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Virtual singer, created by a Japanese company.
Yeah,
called
Japan.
Future
Yeah.
Media. The entire site is interesting to say the
Yeah,
least.
that's weird.
And on the surface, it has a clear intention to help teach people how to keep their files safe and private.
Okay.
Taking a closer look at the PDF file,
What does this
we can
have to
see
do
that
with
this guide covers a variety of topics: law enforcement fundamentals, passwords, multi-factor authentication, encrypted storage, and more. This PDF isn't some revolutionary way to avoid being arrested, and it doesn't bring any new information to the table.
What if this is made by cops, and then when you download the PDF to read all that to, not get caught by the cops, they just get your IP address by clicking on the link. They arrest you. That's smart.
Which raises the question, why am I talking to you about it?
Yeah, that's I'm
Well,
I'm
the
confused.
interesting thing about this website isn't its content,
Okay.
it's the person who made it,
Sappho?
and who I believe
Who
they
is that?
made it for.
Who is that?
But first, this is something that YouTubers don't tell you about VPNs. You see, Atlas VPN will not only keep you safe, but it can save you.
Which one's better, Atlas, Nord, or Surfshark?
There's no reason not to get it.
I don't have any money. That's the reason. That's a good reason. I do have money, but I'm not willing to pay monthly for that. I don't like seeing that
What is
avatar.
your online name and what do you do?
Some of my aliases include
That's
Sappho,
her.
Hypnotist Sappho, Valerie,
Them,
and
it,
Glowing
her,
Brightly.
him.
And I make cybersecurity content. And
Glowing
a long
brightly.
time ago now, I used to do a lot of hypnosis videos.
Obviously,
She was into
you
that,
said
yeah.
to me before we started the interview that you've never really done an interview like this before. So, I guess why now, and what do you want to get out of the interview?
Right. Yeah. And before this interview, I mean, I've been
I feel kind of bad because she sounds so scared and nervous.
completely
But you know,
like terrified, so I just took some medications. But why now? That is a fair question because I've been in and out. I've been in and out of the public eye. Usually, when I ended up going to a hospital or something, I would not talk or be around for a while. And I mean, with my channel, with
I can't unfocus the fact that her voice is so shaky, man. She's so scared. I'm just gonna call it she, man. Sorry. I just am. Sorry.
hypnosis, I haven't
I was
posted on
raised
it
this
in
way.
years, so I,
Oh, that's a lot of
kind of
meds.
laid low,
I
I
feel bad now
guess.
for.
Was just waiting for some things to change, for
Why
less people to be
are they
actively
shirtless?
going after me, but I've gotten to the point where I've accepted who I am. I hope that maybe
Okay.
people can learn more about me,
Fair.
or,
Okay. Cool.
maybe some things they don't understand quite as well. But, it's
Uh,
kind of shocking that I'm back or even still around at all for some people.
One, that's true. It's very shocking that you're here. Secondly, I think everyone understands this quite well. You literally are attracted to animals, and you want to do weird stuff with them. I'm confused.
The creator of this website is an online figure called Hypnotist Sappho. Some of you may have heard of her. The 20
You guys want to see me deal with VR chat, stream chat, since we beat Resident Evil 4 chat. Oh man, I have to get the rest of my PC parts, dude. Do you guys want to see me build a PC chat on stream chat? You guys want to see that chat? Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna do it. It's green lit now. You guys, everyone agreed in the chat. There's like 500 people here agreeing in the chat.
22-year-old Air Force veteran is one of the most
Is that
notorious and hated individuals online, and it
Who?
is no mystery why that is the case. What are the two things the internet hates the most? Child predators
Yeah,
and animal abusers. In the eyes of the internet,
that's good.
Sappho is both. She disagrees with these labels, as she thinks that in her particular case,
I think she's at
the
least
love
one
for
of them.
children and animals that she provides outweighs any negatives. She believes that both minors and animals are able to give consent, and that the world needs to wake up to that very fact.
Wake up. Wake up. Someone put her to sleep, man.
So it's no wonder why midway through our interview,
Put her to
she
sleep.
got swatted.
Yeah,
So,
that's deserved, actually.
while
That's
we were
deserved.
doing that interview, someone tried to kill me. Not themselves. I was swatted. Just now.
But we'll talk more about that further into
Are
the
you sure
video.
she's laughing? I think she's
It's
crying,
because
actually.
of her open nature about these beliefs
It is a her,
that
okay.
she has managed to gather a
My
following
fault.
of people that also think that these things should be normalized.
No way.
Just going through her replies on Twitter shows us the type of people that look up to her. In fact, looking up to her might not even be the right words. According to Sappho, people worship her, see her as a beacon.
Wow. Wow. That's not good. Also, the way the world's going, man, people have had more intimate experiences at like way younger ages nowadays, man. It's getting bad, getting very bad. Like, so I remember someone telling me about how they got pregnant at 13. They had an abortion and they're now an alcoholic. I think I told this story before, but I just have to say it again to remind you the world is going to poop. But yeah, man, I don't. It's just weird, man. I don't. I just wanted to say that. I don't know why I
And while
was going to
Sappho
that, but I
claims
just
that
wanted to
she
say that.
doesn't like this aspect of her online presence,
What do you mean?
there's no denying it still happens. Kiwi Farms would describe Sappho as a powerful zoo furry cult leader who grew into zoo, uses hypnotherapy,
Wait, zoophilia is a bad word now? Wait, no way.
who grew into zoo,
No
uses
way.
hypnotherapy to sexually exploit their clients, and is the chairman of a fraudulent non-profit organization.
At least
And
it's
with over
non-profit, right?
120 pages of screenshots and evidence, it's
What the? What the?
hard to disprove any of these claims.
Uh,
But I'm not here to talk about everything she has done.
okay,
I'm
yeah.
here to talk about her new website.
Yeah, and,
How did
okay.
we get here?
How did we
Why?
get here?
Because by answering these questions, I believe we uncover the real intentions of FuckTheFeds.pro and an unfortunate reality that we need to wake up to. But we can't understand FuckTheFeds.pro
Did you agree
without
with her?
understanding Sappho first. So I think a good place to
I
start
think
is her
everyone
upbringing,
understands her.
as it could help us grasp how she has gotten herself into this mess of being one of the most hated individuals
So,
in online history.
so he could complain. I mean, not complain. So he could
I do want
learn from it,
to
not
take a quick detour
raise children
and
like
talk
that. Is
about
that
your
what you're the
upbringing
point of this, or
and
like
ask
what?
some questions about your parents and your surroundings, I guess.
Fatherless.
So,
No, I'm
what
kidding.
was your upbringing like, if you could describe it?
It was fine.
I didn't have a
I
father.
was born in
I'm kidding.
Montana,
Why
which
are you being so mean? Why are
there's
you?
3 times as many cows as there are people in Montana.
Oh, that explains a
Uh,
lot.
Fact.
That's crazy. How it's the first thing she brings up. That's crazy.
I maybe visited a big city once or twice in my entire life before I joined the military, and then I would say that my upbringing was mostly influenced by the internet. And this wasn't the fault of my parents, but I made myself kind of isolated from other people, maybe a little bit more lonely
Yeah.
than other people. I really preferred to stay to myself.
The internet's
and,
weird like that. Sorry about it.
My mom, absolutely awesome. She's
Why are you blurring a
always been
stock
great, and
video?
She was very loving and caring and everything. With my
M0M.
dad, I mean, he was fine too, but you know, he had a head injury when he was younger, and
Oh.
that made him have like anger issues and stuff, and he kind of had a bad drinking problem, and he's been through a lot, and he's had a lot of run-ins. with
That's
law
very
enforcement.
unfortunate. I feel so bad now. Frick. Should I do a
No,
res?
I still love him because he's my dad. but
Respect.
In school, I was always to myself. I always excelled. I never needed any
Cool.
hand-holding or anything.
That's
and,
cool.
I spent most of my time in middle school and high school hanging back and talking with the teachers while, you know, everybody else went to do their
That's cool.
thing, because I felt like I got more value out of talking to the teachers than anybody else could ever relate to me. You know, when
Kind
I
of
was
condescending.
younger and on social media, I did some things that maybe I regret a little bit now, but I dated some older people and, you know, things like that. But
What age
That
were
explain
they,
that explains a lot. That explains so much.
and what age were you when that sort of happened?
11, 12, 13. I mean, really ever since I was 11. But I dated people in their 20s, 30s, usually never older than 40. Like under 40, but
Oh yeah, under 40. That's so it's fine. It's
dated
fine. Come on.
much older people.
What?
And I loved them very much, and they loved me and mentored me, and like
Mentored. Is that another word for grooming?
just have very positive and fond memories of all of them.
Positive, because groomers usually get you in positive freaking things, man. They don't like. Bro, of course they're gonna be positive, man. They're trying to groom you. They're only gonna act nice to you. Why does that
Most of my
eyelid look so
parents don't
reptilish?
like them. That's like no. I wish that we
So what?
lived in a society where somebody could be more open about things.
Explain.
I wish that I could have told my parents that, but I know that if I did, I would have just been torn away from them and possibly had to deal with law enforcement and stuff, and that would have just
Oh.
caused me a lot of trauma. How they came about was me, just being online in general when it came to forums that I used to be on, Twitter even.
Yeah, Twitter
It
is
wasn't
crazy.
even them seeking me out. It was me seeking out like older people. I felt more
I knew
loved
it.
and,
I knew it.
cared for and stuff. And like if I dated somebody that was my same age at the time, like like that shit doesn't last, you know?
And
Were
you
these
think,
relationships purely online, or did they ever go into the real world?
bro, what? If you don't think they're gonna last, then like, what? Wait, what? I'm so confused. The whole point of a relationship is to freaking, I don't know. I'm not gonna explain the whole point. There's a lot of interpretations, but to me, the whole point of a relationship is just to freaking. It's complicated, frick. No, but freaking, if you're going to date someone, you know that something's gonna work out, right? You don't expect it to not last long. That's what everyone says, but that doesn't mean it always happens, you know? That's crazy.
Into the physical world.
Most of them were online, yes.
Typical.
There was, a case where it became more real world than that, but
Like what?
society doesn't want me to tell people that I had a good time. But yeah, no, when I was in that
That's
physical
just
relationship,
weird.
I had the control, as in, if I said no, then they stopped. And that's kind of where it goes into the territory where it's like, I can't say that I was abused.
Oh no, that's not good. I don't like that. It's so weird. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
However, I did deal with, like, abuse and stuff.
To be
Like
fair,
physical and mental abuse.
to be
but-
fair, that was kind of your
When
fault,
you were
man.
a
I'm not.
child.
Yeah, but not from my partners, though. It was
Sure.
more, familial.
Familial. Maybe because they found out and didn't accept you. Because grown men should be dating kids. I don't get what's so confusing about that. What? Don't
After
show her
taking a
walking in the
long
desert.
hiatus from the internet, Sappho would create a community
Don't
post
show
on
her that.
YouTube channel,
Don't show them.
going into detail about how she was close to committing suicide before deciding to
Oh,
seek
that's
professional
unfortunate.
help. Finally admitting that she was a danger to society,
Wow,
and telling her loyal viewers to just let her fade into irrelevancy.
that's kind of sad.
She ended this post with a quote from Alan Moore. "Everybody is special. Everybody. Everybody is a hero. A lover, a fool, a villain. Everybody.
That's deep.
Everybody has their story to tell."
That's deep.
Just a few days later, she would seemingly outlive her moment of clarity
What do you mean?
and create another community post calling out YouTubers that critiqued her,
Oh,
ending the post with the words, "You know, I really wanted to retire out of this. Now I almost want to throw up the middle finger and let the pendulum swing back twice as hard. Let's see what happens then. Sincerely, fuck you all." This
wow.
post is one of the many examples that shows us the extreme volatility in Sappho's emotions and marks the return of her online presence.
I don't like that
But
avatar,
this
man.
time, the floodgates were open.
It's so weird.
Following this post, Sappho made a new YouTube channel a new Twitter, and the website in question.
Glowing brightly.
Her
Okay.
new Twitter has some of her most controversial posts to date, and it just
Yeah,
shows
no,
how
that's-
easily she slipped back into her delusion from her brief realization that she desperately is in need of help.
What was that last one?
From her brief realization that she desperately is
Can we talk about this? Nope. No, no. Oh.
in need of help. Glowing Brightly was the name of her new YouTube, and this
Was?
would mark the first glimpse at her new endeavor, teaching and educating people on cybersecurity. And this would also be the reason I would reach out for an interview.
Cool.
To my surprise, after weeks of talking about it and agreeing to send her some of the main questions I wanted to ask beforehand, she agreed. What occurred during that
Cool.
interview is something I can only describe as one of the craziest coincidences that I have ever encountered. An
Coincidences.
event that made me question whether the whole thing was a setup. Midway through the interview, someone called in a threat to the police, and the SWAT team turned up outside Sappho's apartment.
You're lying. That is too coincidental, you know. Your tail is clipping through the chair. Immersion is lost. It doesn't look cinematic anymore. Also, don't look at me, please. You're making me uncomfortable. V, look outside. No, it's 5, I know.
Look outside a window. Your window.
I don't see anything. It's blocked. It's blocked.
What do you see?
I can't really see. I'm in a basement right now.
Trees, houses,
No, I can't
cars.
see any of that.
A SWAT team?
Oh,
No? No SWAT team? Are you sure?
sometimes.
Look again.
Sometimes.
Any people with
They're here. No. Imagine.
guns, battering rams, anything that resembles that?
They're here.
Still no?
No.
On the 30th of December at 12:45 p.m.
Wait,
Sappho
actually?
looked out of her window and saw something you didn't. Trees, houses, police cars.
I do see all of
and
these.
A SWAT team. A SWAT team looking for her.
That's deep. You don't have to add the creepy
Well,
edits,
so
man.
they knocked on a few doors. They didn't find my actual place, but
Oh,
I opened the window, I looked outside, and I see that there's this big group of police officers. One has a battering ram, and the others have, like rifles.
wait. Isn't the whole point of a SWAT team to actually like capture the person who was like accused of doing whatever? Did they just give up? Is this what she's implying right now? Cause they wouldn't give up, right? They usually try to find their targets, right? Isn't that the whole point of the SWAT team? What?
And
What? Into
when
what?
I saw them,
Uh-huh.
I instantly knew, like, exactly what it was. So I go out there and I
The troll face is
say hi to
messed up.
them, and they say, "Oh, we're probably looking for someone else." And I said the name that they were probably given.
Oh, no.
And then
They pointed their guns at you.
You're this person? Because this person called, like, however long ago, and said that they were hiding in a closet and that their crazy dad had a gun and was upstairs and stuff.
Oh, that's the weirdest. That's the weirdest SWAT call ever, man. Usually they just blame it on the person. Due to the person who swatted Sappho not having her exact address, Sappho managed to calm the situation down before law enforcement could reach her apartment. Okay. The audio you're about to hear is a conversation between Sappho and law enforcement after the situation is de-escalated. Okay. Rizzler. I don't know why I say these things, man. I don't know why I say these
Really
things,
keep
man.
trucking out like that?
Shotgun.
Is it because you're worried about stuff, or?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm not worried about you guys.
Okay.
Shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Were you in service?
Yeah, active duty Air Force.
Nice.
So your first name Valerie.
Yeah. Last name. Give me the last name. No, imagine.
So you had an idea, like this happened?
I need a doxer. I need a doxer.
I want to be super intrusive. You've been awesome by the way. You just walk through, make sure there's no dead bodies. Is that okay?
No dead bodies. That's crazy.
Yeah, no. Yes, we just wanna make sure. We're not.
You heard gunshots in the back.
Intrusive, but the phone call that we received was very concerning.
That's. Damn. That sounds like one of my co-workers. You know.
So.
This guy sounds exactly like one of my
Just your
co-workers.
closet real quick and we'll get out of your hair. Certainly don't want to hit that.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not. We're just looking. Yep.
Bro, is there like a, you know how people have doppelgangers? Like people who look exactly like you, but they're not like related to you in any way. Is there a thing for that when it comes to voices or like what?
We don't want to be intrusive, like I said. We just.
Cause I don't know if this is like a certain type of voice or like if it's a certain type of, you know, the way they speak. Is that the same thing? Can people speak the same way like that or like is it different categories of speaking? Is there, because it's, no offense, it sounds like the nerd talk, you know. Like we're gonna search the building, that kind of thing, you know. Like, is that in the same category? Are there categories, man? So confused.
Yeah, these people.
These people.
Crazy. A lot of craziness. Like I.
Well, what can you do to keep yourself safe? I mean, aside from just not doing it anymore, right?
Doing what
I
anymore?
don't know what the answer is.
Doing what anymore?
You're a public figure.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a public figure anymore, guys. This is my last stream ever.
I feel like now it's a little unsafe, maybe.
I'm kidding, come on.
Like if people know where I'm at, I feel like somebody might.
So you
try to
yeah. So you came to the door because somebody knocked on the door.
No. Yeah, never mind.
turns out somebody knocked on the other door, but then I opened up the window and I saw it
Oh,
outside.
that's
and
what triggered everything.
I was like, the only reason this happened is because like people are after me.
That's deep.
Of course, you know, I'm a little.
A little what?
Anxious kind of thing, and so I'm on, you know, the medications that I'm on, but.
Let's leave him about that.
She sounds even more shaky right here. I feel so bad now.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So,
No, you're fine.
such patience.
Well, this will all be
Nuisance?
documented. Now that you're in trouble, okay? But it'll all be documented.
I thought the subtitle said now that you're in trouble.
And,
Documented? Are the police making a documentary on cyber doxing?
Moments before the swatting, we were in a back and forth about her beliefs when it comes to relationships with children, and why she considers herself a map, which for those
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! It got worse! It got worse! It got worse! Explain what a map is, Brandon. No way! I did not. I'm not surprised, but I didn't expect this.
those who don't
know?
know, stands for minor attracted person.
Jesus Christ! No way! No way! I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. Like, oh my gosh, dude! No, 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 no.
I'm now gonna play you sections of that conversation. and at
Sure,
the
man.
end,
Sure.
I'll ask you a simple question.
Okay, please.
Like
Okay.
everybody has a different age range.
Uh
For
huh.
me, I
Sure.
personally believe that once somebody hits puberty, that you know relationships should be okay. But there's some maps that believe
Uh-huh.
that you know that goes much younger or older. It's one of those cases where it's very individual, and you know I can't speak on behalf of anybody else, but I think that
You look like you're about to cry in that photo too. Jeez, man, when did you take that photo? Did you take it when you're getting swatted?
Sexual. I do think that once somebody hits puberty, that you know, my personal philosophy would say that
This is not a philosophy.
it's
What is the definition of a philosophy? No, 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 no. I cannot believe this is a philosophy. It's more like a mindset, a messed up mindset. What is the definition of Philosophy definition. Body wash? What? The study of a fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, existence, and especially when considered as an academic discipline. Oh, for that's just her natural way of thinking, I guess. Okay, I guess it fits, but don't use philosophy like that, man. Don't use philosophy in your. No.
Totally fine, given that certain conditions, are met, but if a relationship is genuine and is positive and full of love, and the person has positive memories of that relationship, then ultimately, I think it's okay.
You know,
I think
I agree, except for the part that involves children. You know, children. All that's good and all, but I don't get why you're attracted to younger people in particular. I don't. Can you explain that for me, man? Maybe the SWAT team should have researched more into her and why she's getting spotted in the first place. Then they would have actually arrested her.
I think that it's something that even though a younger person might generally be more immature, I think that the younger
Okay.
person should have more in a say, or more of a say in.
Yeah, you have stick like weird. You're reaching weird conclusions, man. I feel like people like younger people should be more respected too, but like I don't think that translates into doing this, man. I don't think that
What
does.
goes on in their lives and
I don't think that translates
what
into
they do.
all this.
So, do you feel bad,
No,
remorseful,
no.
conflicted?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you feel? Did she deserve to look outside that day?
Conflicted because the ideas are like good, but the what she actually is into is like
And see
what?
what she saw. Did she deserve something worse?
No, not really.
Gun to your head, what do you truly wish happened?
Um,
If your thoughts are cloudy, instead of looking outside, step outside.
that's deep. Touch grass. It's so weird how people have the right clues, like they have the right like thinking, but then they reach the wrong answers. Like what she's saying as an example. Oh, I feel like younger people should be more respected and more like be treated more equally as everyone else. So that's why I'm dating them. Like what? How does that how does that work? How does that translate to? No,
FuckTheFeds.pro single-handedly drew me back into the Sappho rabbit hole.
no,
I think this website says a lot about Sappho's current
that's
intentions.
so weird.
It's a mirror of her new life attitude on the internet. However,
What?
the
I
reason
don't-
for its creation is still something I'm split on.
Me too, man.
What are
I'm
the
confused.
intentions behind this website? What's the point? You come back to the internet with this new attitude, this new YouTube channel, and it all seems
Okay.
to really center around this new website that you've made. It's
Cool.
promoted in almost all of your descriptions of your YouTube videos, and the
She's a
YouTube videos that
mad
you're making
too,
are actually
Jesus, man.
mainly about the website a lot of the time. So what is the intentions of this website? Why this website?
There's a few different layers to it. One is that, fuckthefeds.pro, just the domain itself, it indicates something specific, and at the same time, it makes people angry.
Do you have to speak formally during interviews? Is that just how she talks? Did they sign an agreement where she's supposed to like not swear in the interview? Like why is she being so vague about this? Like we know what the website name is. Like you don't have to go like website incriminates discriminately photosynthesis. Like bro, tell us. Like yeah, I made this website because yeah, frick the feds, man. Frick the feds. So about it.
That I'm giving
You don't have
security
to-
advice
you don't have
on
to
a website called
do all this, man.
fuckthefeds.pro.
Okay, she said the name at
But
least.
the
Okay.
other layer and the other part of it is that I genuinely want to provide cybersecurity advice to anybody who might be targeted by like vigilantes or
Vigilantes.
unjustly went after by
Unjustly.
whatever agency. It's not this nefarious thing to show people how to break the law and not get caught or anything.
What? What was that last part? Wait.
People how to break the law.
Wait.
This nefarious thing to show people how to break the law and not
Oh.
get caught or anything.
Again, the right thoughts, but the wrong answers. Like, sure, cybersecurity is needed and it's really good, but yeah, let me teach you how to legally avoid the law. Pretty good. What?
Third page is about law enforcement.
Okay, cool.
Brackets USA.
Brackets. You don't have
And
to. Okay.
Yeah.
Essentially, you talk through very, very basic laws on being actually physically arrested in the United States.
Ow.
So,
This
while I
hurts.
do think, or while I do want to believe that what you're saying right now is true, this page of the, I guess, guide would signify otherwise.
I think that everyone should know their rights, and especially their right to remain silent, because in the U.S. it's a bit different than a lot of other countries where the cops, they can legally lie to you. And it's just something that I fundamentally think is important that everyone knows.
It's just weird. I'm just thinking about how she owns a shotgun. She owns a shotgun. She's been militarily trained. Is that a word? Militarily? Militarily. She's been trained. She's professional at using guns. That's not a good sign.
Obviously, in my community, that might help specific people.
Putting that page in context with the rest of this Fuck the Feds PDF. I mean, this is cybersecurity, but mainly stuff to protect your files on your computer.
Yeah.
That is a good chunk of it, yeah.
I think a lot of people, including myself, think that, this guide is to help encrypt illicit images. Images of minors or BLE videos, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. She said yeah.
definitely don't intend on people using information that they learn for illegal purposes, especially like hoarding illegal material and hoarding illegal porn.
So, the fact that you know that's illegal, why do you not think dating minors isn't illegal then? Does she know it's illegal? Does she not think it's illegal? Well, because she knows the pictures are illegal, but... Huh? Man, you are weird. But, yeah, I don't know. Saying all that, man, I feel like it is kind of implying something, man. I don't know. Like here's exactly how you hide your files. So first you want to go here. Yeah, that's how you hide your files. I mean, to be fair, anyone could use that in different ways, but like, I don't know, going in depth to that kind of stuff is like, kind of.
I have a belief that my files belong to me, and other people, their files belong to them, and that
Okay.
I wouldn't just invite anybody into my house to look at absolutely everything I have. I think that people have a right to privacy.
What are you trying to hide?
Supersedes what the government wants to do.
What I believe in is that we should all be able to have some sort of privacy, yeah? We should all share things though, like communism. No, I'm kidding. I was gonna bring up communism much later than that, but for some reason I just gave up on it.
Have a right to privacy that supersedes
Yeah,
what the government
okay.
wants to do. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to it.
Okay.
Although I would like to take Sappho's word, I'm not
She's dead.
entirely convinced. I believe that there is a possibility of her creating fuckthefeds.pro with the intention of using it as an
Whoa, that's weird. What the? Up here, but she's over here.
educational tool
Wait. Immersion broken. There's no stairs here. There's no stairs here.
for her fans of
Immersion broken.
pedophiles and minors to hide illegal
she's
files
hiding
on
in
their
here.
computer. So if
You
they
said what?
have
Sorry.
files and intention of using it as an educational tool
Educational
for her
school?
fans of paraphiles and minors,
Oh.
that there is a possibility of her creating fuckthefeds.pro with the intention
There is a big
of
possibility,
using it as
actually.
an educational tool for her fans of paraphiles and minors.
What are
to hide
paraphiles, man? Oh my, there's so many files. Not computer files, but, you know, files, you know. Paraphiles. Paraphilia meaning. Okay, let's see. A condition characterized by abnormal sexual desires involving extreme or dangerous activities. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound so good, man. I don't like that. I don't like that, you know. I don't like that. I don't like that.
hide illegal files on their computer, so if they were ever reported to the police, they would not be able to get arrested for their crimes. And it's quite easy to establish a motive for why this could be the case. The main reason I keep coming back to is the fact that Sappho says she cares so much about her audience. And make no
Yeah.
mistake, if there is any audience that has something to hide, it is the audience that Sappho has cultivated.
Yeah.
This Discord message that
You know, it's kind of funny how he used that word, cultivative. The word has cult in it. Kind of weird, you know.
she sent me when we
Interesting.
first started
Kinda interesting.
talking sticks out to me the most.
Whoa,
My
whoa, whoa.
conviction is to help and benefit the people that I share a community
Don't show that
with.
image, man. That's
My
weird.
conviction is to remain a beacon.
A
There are
beacon.
people that need me, and I can't abandon them.
What do you
What
mean?
better help could she provide other than helping them not get arrested for possession of explicit videos
That's what
of
I'm saying.
animals or children? She also seems to think that the FBI at some point used her as bait to catch predators due to her
What?
fan base.
She thinks she's the main character now. That's crazy.
She claimed
I was gonna say something about when she got swatted, like, she immediately thought us because of me, like, oh my gosh, after me again. Like, it was an ego moment, but, you know, that's...
to have no problem
It's
with
confirmed
this
now,
if
man.
the people being arrested are, quote, bad. However, judging from her morals, there is no question
What
that
morals?
the people in her community she would consider good have broken the law if they have ever acted on their beliefs or ever
Yeah.
had any content on their computer relating to their sexual preferences.
Exactly.
Therefore, it would make sense that she would want to educate those fans on how to not get caught, because at the end of the day, they are the only people that understand her, that don't report
Yeah,
her to
that's-
the police or
uh.
send her death threats on Twitter.
Yeah.
She has found the only group of people on the internet that accepts her for who she is,
Yeah.
and why would she ever want any of them to go to jail? So,
Yeah.
what better way to help them stay out of trouble other than creating a
Why is-
website
why is there some
that takes
high-quality
them through
plants
step
right
by
there?
step on how to encrypt their files?
Yeah.
A complete guide on how to fuck the feds and the people reporting to them. However, even
Cool.
if this is the case, Sappho
Not
would
cool,
likely
actually.
never admit it, and there is currently
Yeah.
no way to get a definitive answer. So, as it stands, she is innocent until proven guilty. At
And
least
unfortunately-
when it comes to the website.
Unfortunately.
Whichever one of these conclusions you're drawn to, just know, this website has one undeniable outcome. The one true product and effect that this website has is to make people angry, annoyed,
Is
and
it?
disheartened.
Yeah.
It's Sappho's way of saying, I'm still here, and nothing annoys people more than that very statement.
Okay.
Sappho openly admits to some of the most controversial ways of thinking, from the design and music of the website to the YouTube channel attached to it. It's not only designed to fuck the feds, but to also fuck up your perspective on how the world works,
That's crazy.
and leaves you with a sense of paranoia as the realization kicks in that you are powerless, and no matter how big the crime, no matter how horrible the person is, you can never remove someone from the internet if they choose to stay.
But you can remove him from real life if you own a Glock. No, imagine. If you owned a Glock, you could easily remove him from real life. Killing two birds with one stone. No more internet access and no more real life
Is it
shenanigans.
worth it? Is it worth being swatted? Is it worth having all these issues, all this baggage, trying to fight a borderline unwinnable fight? Is it truly worth it?
I can't say for certain, but
What do you mean?
for me, it's worth it. And
Okay.
I think that maybe one day things will change more in the direction that I'm hoping they go.
I hope that day never comes, bro. But I feel like it's gonna go that way, whether people like it or not. Not because of her, but because kids are getting weirder and weirder nowadays, man. They act so adult when they're in 5th grade. I don't know why. It's just no. And the government, rich people protect weirdos and stuff. Whatever.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's all about the culture.
It's
all about the
culture.
culture.
Again, with the cult motif. Pay attention to the cult and the word culture in this context, not in any other context.
It's about how things go. Because ultimately, the culture is what influences most people.
Cult influences people. Confirming it right here.
So, if it happens, it'll happen probably long after I have died. So,
Thank
what
Googly Moogly. It's a good thing at least she won't see her dream come true. That's the best that can happen, man. If she dies before her dream comes true, that's the best thing that
whatever
happens.
happens. I just hope I am some footnote on some book about map history one day.
Yeah, you're gonna be like on the cover. Actually, that's how.
Okay, so
Clarity
that's
too.
where the story was supposed to end, with Sappho once again restating her delusional views.
Why does your camera look? No offense, Brandon, but your camera looks kind of mid. Actually, it looks like the same quality as mine. Sorry about it.
However, to my surprise, our story might have a very different ending. Throughout the following days after the interview, Sappho would send me various songs reflecting her emotions, pictures of her cat, but more
She thinks that they're friends now. It's hilarious.
importantly, hints that she might be having another moment of clarity. And
What do you mean,
on
clarity?
the 2nd day of January, she mentioned the possibility of checking herself into a psych ward as a semi-permanent resident. And while she never did go through with this, she did record me a final message before her departure from the internet. And in this final message,
Like for
it
real this
completely
time?
denounces everything she wanted to be remembered for just a week prior.
Okay. Final message. Okay, let's
Hey
see.
everyone, it's Valerie/Sappho coming at you again.
Don't say
This
that.
time with a final message.
Mm-hmm.
I've
For real
been
this time?
spending time the past week with my spiritual guides and meditating on everything that's happened
Okay.
up until this point in my life. I wanted to say it how it is. I want to warn the people that are finding themselves in the same position that I was in, or that are going in the same direction that I was going. Anybody who was inspired by what I did.
Oh
or not.
no.
I hope that you listen to the message that I have, because it's important. I'm a lost and spiritually sick individual. I betrayed my original purpose to do no harm, and developed a twisted worldview where I believed reprehensible acts were in fact love, or could
Yeah.
ever be love. To be involved in the communities that I was a part of
Okay.
was like willingly walking into a den of wolves with smiley faces on. Everyone is
Yeah.
out to get each other.
You say this, but you keep making references to how you're still a furry.
And you're not going to be special in this regard. I'm on a spiritual journey to cleanse myself of this terrible sickness.
Well, at least the wrong conclusions led to the right answers. Conclusion and answers are synonyms, but it
Something
doesn't
more
matter.
dangerous than any other thing I have experienced in my life. But it's not too late for me, and it's also not too late for you to live a normal life. If you
Okay.
still trust or believe me, and even if you don't,
Wait, believe you in what? In what context? In the whole past you or you right now? I'm confused.
please escape this den of wolves before it consumes and destroys you.
Again with the furry references.
Escape before someone with bad intentions traps you, uses you, or worse.
You talking about Brandon?
I've seen it all,
Jesus, man.
and it always ends the same.
That's deep.
Terribly. So please take my advice, and please leave these communities.
Okay, good.
I'm focusing on other things now,
Okay.
and have the people around me that I've needed for a long time. Healing isn't an easy process,
What the?
but I
There's a
really
giant
do want to
whale.
change. So I'm on a strict schedule now, and I'm fundamentally changing parts of my life. I'm getting better now because I've finally woken up, and I'm being
Finally.
treated with compassion by people that actually care.
Yeah, the weird thing is like using her example as an example. This den of wolves. They put on smiley faces, like she said, and they usually treat you nicely, man. They're like, "Oh, what's good, bro? What's good, bro?" Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes you can't tell who's actually being nice to you or not. Kind of weird. Maybe they were actually being nice to her because she agreed with her philosophies. Yeah, maybe she just, yeah.
So I guess that
I don't know. There's
it's goodbye now.
twisted individuals.
For real this time.
Yeah, she's about to die anyways. Just look at
I'll
the
be
whale.
okay. And I'm sorry
Oh,
for
it's just
letting
floating away.
everybody down.
It's fine, I guess. Not much.
Don't worry too much about me.
I won't.
I'll be fine.
Good to know.
Peace out.
That whale missed her. Oh my god. A little more to the left. He would have made it. This is crazy.
While it is great that Sappho is saying all these things, it's
Uh-huh.
also very important to realize that she has had moments of clarity similar to this in the past, and has
Oh, no.
unfortunately relapsed. But I
Crazy.
really do hope that she looks back on this final message if she ever feels like slipping back into her destructive mindset.
Maybe she listened to the interview, listened to herself talk. Maybe that's how she got to clarity.
To reground herself and hopefully continue on a much better path.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Sappho expects anyone to forgive her for what she's done,
We
or
won't.
give her credit for saying something that she's already said in the past.
Okay.
But I think we can all pray that the final message she sent me stays her final message.
Yes.
Before I leave, I just want to say that me and Sappho talked about a lot more things in the interview I did with her. So if you're interested in that 2-hour-long conversation,
2 hours.
it's available at patreon.com/BrandonFM.
You know, bro. My wallet's right here. Let's go to the Patreon. No,
I've made a cheaper tier
no,
available so
basically.
more people can view it.
Cheaper tier.
For
Okay,
any
cool.
updates on the situation,
He made a cheaper tier so people can see it. Oh no. Should I actually buy it, chat?
you can follow my Twitter. I truly am rooting for Sappho to get better, for her own sake,
Me too,
and
yeah.
for the victims that were affected by her actions.
And for every potential
However,
victim,
I'd be
yeah.
lying if I said I wasn't at least a little skeptical about how her words in that final message will remain consistent
Yeah.
with her actions.
Yeah.
But I guess only time will tell.
Yeah. The full conversation I had will be posted on patreon.com. You said that already? Okay, cool. You spelled access wrong. Please follow on Twitter, on Instagram, on check Discord, yeah. All those things would be like, Jesus, man.
You never knew a love like this. Sophisticated gangster, watch me thug like this.
Emotional. Oh, man. That was... Yeah. That was, it's just weird. But that was a really good interview, Brandon. That was really good. And yeah, man, that's about it, man. If you liked it, then let's go, bro. Thank you. If depends what you liked about this. If you liked anything about what she said, and I think you should check yourself out, man. Not in a good way. Just check yourself out in the mirror. Not in a good way. No, like check yourself mentally, man. Check yourself mentally, bro. And if you didn't enjoy this, bro, then wow, okay, fair, I guess. You can do what you want, man, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.